Hey Cancer, welcome to your April reading. I've just noticed that the sheet behind here has moved. No, I can't reach it. Oh well, we're gonna have to work with it. Welcome to your April reading. So I'm going to shuffle and lay out your cards. So I have to put my mic down while I do that. You will be able to hear me, but I'll be very distant. But as soon as I put the cards down, I'll pick them up and read them for you. Let's start. Let's go. Hey Roomberg. You alright? You gotta press the black one. Yeah. Okay. Mummy needs her hands to do this, little bug. Hey, Taro. Last deck. I'm using 3 decks. Some keywords, the main, and then some supporting cards with the mains. Yeah? If you want to, it might fall, so be careful. Okay guys, move your butt, Taro. The cat's on the deck. Okay, your first card is reverse, so pay attention. We have Druid. Hold the space. Okay. I feel like pausing, taking a moment would be beneficial to you. I feel as though at the moment, and it gives me kind of a hermit-y vibe to this. Now, this is kind of like a general energy as well. We're all kind of feel a bit restless but stuck, not knowing which direction to take. I feel like you are being told to stay calm for some reason. It's like stay calm. So if you have situations that are like mentally demanding, maybe, you know, you might be feeling the need to react, to defend, but you need to stay calm, be the level-headedness one, the one that contemplates and thinks on it. That would be what I'm getting from the Druid. Hang on a second, little bug. Remember, Druid, he has natural abilities that he kind of gets from nature, but it comes with being connected and one with that. And this is, I feel as though, as in holding the space, taking a moment and connecting is beneficial for you. You've created this situation, you have the power to change it. And 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles represents feeling, you know, going through struggles, maybe feeling like you're alone and doing things on your own. I do feel like Cancer, this is actually something that you've been feeling for some time, as though you always just have to be the one to do it by yourself. And I am Cancer rising, and that's definitely need a drink. Definitely a theme of feeling as though I just have to just do everything on my own all the time. And it's so frustrating. And that's the vibe it's giving me for you, Cancer. But just kind of feeling like you have to do everything alone, being on the outside. But remember that you've created this situation. So by being really independent and just doing it by yourself, or I'm getting kind of like a theme of like, you know, when your mum asks you to do some housework and you do it and it's not good enough, she's like, I might as well just do it myself. It's that kind of vibe of you being the mum in that scenario of just saying, oh, it's not going to get done to the, you know, it's not going to be perfect, you know, needing this perfect outcome. So you'll do it yourself so that you get the outcome that you desire. I get a sense of that's what you put into what you're creating. It's kind of like it has to be your brand. And this has kind of put you into a situation where you might be feeling a little on the outside because, again, you've excluded other people's input, excluded their, excluded their influence, I guess, on it. So it becomes yours instead of ours. So keep that in mind. Believe and trust in yourself. I do feel as though you take on a lot of burdens. This is paired with the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups in reverse, I feel as though you're resistant to change. And again, for you, I'm getting the sense of it needing to be your way, like my way or the highway, which is kind of really stubborn. Which I guess that makes sense of needing to take a moment to kind of pause and take inventory, but believe and trust, I guess, in people around you and your support system. And I do think that you need to have more faith that other people are very capable and have a lot to offer too. I do think it comes from experience in your life. This has made you this way, but that comes with your own self-realization and self-work in order to move past that. And I just feel like with this Eight of Cups, again, you feel very burdened by the position that you're in. But again, you've created that world. You do have the power to create something different. And it starts today. Pay attention. It is in reverse. Hunter, track down your fears and desires, which is exactly what I just said. It's about realizing what is a fear and what is a desire. So using the examples that I've felt for you, Cancer, sometimes not allowing other people to do it is because you fear they won't do it very well, or you worry about rejection that comes from something not being perfect. You worry about the opinions of others. These are all just fears. Worries are fears. And they are not real. These things, they are all fabricated. They're what we place upon a negative connotation to anything. That's what a worry and a fear is. What is a desire? Is the desire to be perfect your desire, or is it because it's stemming from a fear of rejection, of what it means that other people will see if you allow something imperfect to be put into the world? Do you desire it to be perfect, or do you desire for it to be authentically you, and that kind of thing? Do you desire to have something that is coming from equal ground with the people that you love, and with partnerships, relationships? If it's a desire, let go of the fears and the worries, because that doesn't matter. Shield yourself of external energies. That definitely supports what I was saying about the influence of others around you. You can get that. Oh, you see Oracle. Yeah, I see him. This is paired with King of Cups in reverse, which makes me feel as though you are being a little bit cold in terms of how you're being with people. But again, this is a general energy at the moment. We are all struggling. I do feel as though internal struggles, and this comes with mentality, and even values and things. All of these things are being brought to the surface currently. Based on all the astrology, it's telling us to face our fears and face the things that we often would suppress and keep hidden, which means that we're all getting a bit messy right now, and we feel like we're a complete mess. We feel like the world is not made for us. We feel lost and not knowing, like, what is the point of putting something out there when it's not helping benefit anything. It's a little bit like that. So this King of Cups is making me feel that you are feeling the feels, but it does feel like it's impacted by external sources. And again, it comes from those fears and worries. So shield yourself from the energy of others and be kind to yourself. Now, the next cards are Decide to be Happy Now. And we also have the Mother Star in reverse. Decide to be happy now means, right, Uranus is in Taurus, which means that we are being guided to be independent based on our values. Towards independence, in other words, whatever makes us happy, whatever makes us thrive in our lives, we've been driven towards making that happen, which may seem very single-minded to each person, which means we start thinking that other people are selfish and they start thinking that you're selfish, and we start realizing that it's actually self-care and not selfishness. And that also sometimes in a sign like you, Cancer, like any of the water signs, it comes with this kind of guilt and shame that you need to start putting yourself first when your actions might always be towards the more compassionate of others, or that you feel as though your heart is taken for granted and those kind of things. But you need to realize that life is too short to be worrying, stressing, fearing, being overly concerned about things. Deciding to be happy now means really focusing on just things that bring joy into your life and being more playful with things that can be serious. There is absolutely no reason at all why we cannot have some childish play in every aspect of your life. You can be relatable and kind and fun in a serious setting. And you will find that actually in this day and age, those that are successful do portray those those kind of abilities, because that's what we want with anyone we're working with. We want relatability. Anyone that's on social media, we want them to be relatable because it's real. We don't want fakeness anymore. We've had enough of fakeness. Fakeness has been drilled into us from the very second we were born, and it's boring, it's dull, and it's serious, and it's boring, and it's dull. We don't want that. And I think like you need to invite a little bit more joy into things that you do. I do think that professionalism is much more fun if we allow ourselves to find passion within that. And that comes with actually enjoying the process as well. This mother star, I feel as though, again, it's insinuating that you don't allow yourself to dream big. I feel like you've just been squashed a little bit by something, and it can be the burdens of feeling alone. But again, it's saying decide to be happy now with this. I do feel as though because it's like you built, it's weird. It's like everything you've got so far you built on your own, and I feel like you programmed yourself into feeling that's the only way that anything happens. But this is making you unhappy now. So have a think on that for yourself. The next card is White Witch, Be the Light. Again, it's about turning things that could be serious, that have the potential to cast shadows. It's turning that into light by shining, witnessing it, by giving it attention. That's what's going to help lessen these burdens, these fears, these concerns, these worries. That's what's going to turn them into desires and wants, and have worth within those areas that you desire the value and the worth in, but it's not coming through. I feel like you need to put positive attention on that and witness it. A White Witch really does transform things from dark to light, and that's from bad to good. What's up, little bug? Why you got your dummy? Yeah, that was mummy's. Thank you. Eating my chocolate again. Next, be gentle with yourself. Be kind. It does come with kindness, with compassion. So I kind of think that you need to realize that you are a very kind, compassionate person. It's in your nature, right? But you don't always offer that nature to yourself. It's now time to do just that and be your biggest support. It is a time for you to dream big, and allow yourself to dream. But it is also time to see the ugly, time to see and witness the kind of shadow side of yourself. Again, because the whole point is what I'm getting for April for you is to shine light on these things. Give it attention so that you can work through it, so it's behind you and no longer, again, being that fear. Trust in your intuition, and definitely allow yourself to dream. I feel like that's something, with that Mother Star in reverse, it's just like you've lost that ability to dream and work towards your goals. And you haven't lost anything. But what I'm saying, this is what I feel like you're telling yourself. That's the narrative. I've lost the ability to do this. No, you freaking haven't, because it's not something you can lose. Again, dreams. This was in reverse. Pay attention. Pay attention to your dreams. It's literally what it says. I'm having a lot of dreams at the moment, and I'm realizing that and actually I do not dream about my reality or things very often, like they just don't have anything about my actual reality in it. Renee, can you shut that black bit please while I'm on the video? Shut it, close it, thank you. But they're being very relevant. People in my real life are in my dreams, which is quite interesting. So that has purpose. And I think we are being shown insights into our true subconscious during this time. So pay attention to that. This is paired with Two of Wands, which is really good. So this is the coming together. I do feel like you are being urged to start inviting teamwork, to collaborating. And again, this can be in workplace, but it's very much as well feels personal life. Again, allowing a partner to have equal say, to actually have a thumbprint in your home, to build something together with somebody. You don't have to do it alone. I don't think you're happy doing it alone. This to me is sort of like, pay attention to your dreams, so pay attention as well to your desires, what you want from life, and allow that partnership to come into play, and allow others to influence you. And now, over here we're being told, don't allow that, where is it? We had to shield yourself. Yeah, up there. Don't allow the outside world. The people that you care about are not the outside world. They're the inside world. And I feel like that's the influence you should be taking on, and not worrying about what that looks like to anybody else on the outside. Next one we have Winter. It is in reverse again. Pay attention. Take care of your needs. It's time for you to take care of your needs. So again, this starts by shining light on yourself. Be in the spotlight and think, what is it that I need? And working towards that. The first card we have here is 8 of Wands, and it's paired with a favorable outcome, which means you're on the right track. It also means that there's a favorable outcome, that you're moving towards great things, moving towards good things. Now, with this 8 of Wands, I always get the kind of same card. I don't have the card out here on the deck, on the Archangel Michael deck, but it's like, keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on the intended target is the card that I'm visualizing. The fact that I'm visualizing it means it has impact in this reading anyway. And that's what this 8 of Wands gives me. She is a card of good news, and the fact she's paired with a favorable outcome, these cards essentially mean exactly the same, that the good stuff is coming. So have faith, take care of your needs, and know that that is that's a tool that gets you towards the good stuff. Yeah, keep your eye on the prize, and the eye on the prize I feel needs to be you, your well-being, your welfare, and allowing others to get close to you. Yeah, see? Okay, you can put that on there. I feel like I need to sneeze. If I sneeze randomly, it's because it's finally brewed. Next we have the Lovers in reverse. And bless me, I could feel that coming. This is your life's purpose. Oh, interesting. So I feel as though once you filter through what's a fear and what's a desire, I feel like you truly understand what it is that you're meant to be building for yourself, and I feel like that will make sense and give you direction. But again, it just comes with you assessing and taking care of your needs. This Lovers card in reverse, I don't know, it's kind of giving me it's like this is what you desire, but it's like for some reason the unity doesn't come into, like, up until this point, you never really had this true unity that's felt whole. I feel it's your life purpose to have that kind of connection. But I do feel as though, again, it's realizing that it's you that needs to work through separating what's a fear and what's reality. That's what I kind of want to say. Interesting. But I do feel like something to do with unions and working with others is part of your growth here, is part of what you're working towards in April. Hang on a second, I'm almost finished. Yeah, the cats are up there. Is what you're working towards this month, and realizing that is kind of an aspect that is missing, and to be kind of a goal to work towards, allowing yourself to open up a little bit more. I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer, but this is a really good column. I feel as though actually you're on the right track. Again, favorable outcome, but it just feels as though your intentions and everything is working in the best way for you. I hope that makes sense for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe to my channel in order to keep up to date and keep these videos coming. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next month.